Hello, YouTube. It is your guy here. This is That Goose TV. Today, I'm going to be talking about some MUT stuff, reviewing the Road to the Playoffs promo. I'll even show you guys how to check out the Football Outsiders every week prior to their release, and check you a little cool tip you can do to make sure you find all those rare golds in your binder. All right, so first, we're going to talk about the Road to the Playoffs promo. Now, the Road to the Playoffs promo is a pretty sweet promo. I mean, it has great things to it. But, I mean, it also lacks in some areas. But we're going to cover that. Team MVP sets are lovely. I mean, there's some good cards in there that you can get. There's the Mike Mitchell for the Steelers. The Steelers are my team. You'll get to know that eventually. Allen Robinson MVP. That Lane Johnson for the Eagles looks awesome. Even the guy for Eric Kendricks, I think, is his name, from the Vikings, looks amazing. Some of these cards are really good, but some of the sets are very hard to do at the same time. Like the Eagles set, I know the Eagles road sign goes for like 100K, and it's really hard to get. All right, so those are easy sets. I mean, it's 15 gold players for the team, 5 elites, 5 particular players. At least one road to the playoff item. Sometimes they're the new road to the playoff elites. That team has one. Other times they're not. And on the 2 the NFL Journey 2 collectibles, which is one of my cons I'll approach later, and 2 elite badges. So, I mean, that's cool. So the reward is time to think. So the new season's vets are pretty nice. I mean, Mercedes Lewis from last year. Jari Evans is nice. None of these players are really that good. I mean, maybe a Cribbs if you want to be a kick returner. But other than that, I mean, here's some all-right players. The color has 99 throw power. All right, now we'll go into the Signature Series players. Now, these are very cool players. They're very good, but it comes with a catch. The set is damn near impossible to do. Because, I mean, the road signs are expensive. Like I said earlier, the Eagles one goes for like 100K. But remember, there's 32 teams. So, 32 times 100K, not all of them go for 100K, but 32 times 100K is 3.2 million. Just to get, like, I mean, these players are very good, but I'm not saying, this Ed Reed's not worth 3 million coins. Neither is Tony Gonzalez. Neither is the Isaac Bruce, even though these cards are amazing. The James Harrison's great. The Navarro Bowman's nice. I mean, all these cards are just amazing. And if you want to check out the ratings, go into Mudhead and look up the article. Okay, I know they were talking about the new draft champions area. Well, I'll talk about the ranked draft champions in another video, how I think that is the coolest thing ever. That'll be my next video. I'll probably upload that tomorrow. The new draft champions rewards, the new 5 players, you need 200 drafts, which is a lot of grinding. So here's the way to think of it. If you did the old way without the ranked thing, it would take you 40 seasons of winning 4 games to get every one of these draft champions. So that's winning 160 games in a row, which I doubt very few people can do due to, I don't know, lag outs, freezes, people cheesing all over the place. Okay, so we're going to check out Joe Hayden. Probably the best out of the bunch. Great coverage corner. I mean, I play with his base elite. He's like my 3rd, 4th corner. The Derek Johnson's nice because that 99 tackle, 99 pursuit, 97 play rec. Block shed's lacking, but he's good. He's a good athletic linebacker. Percy Harvin's just an athlete, returner, cool stuff. I mean, they actually didn't do him that bad. I mean, he only has 88 catching traffic. He's not a very consistent receiver. That's not that bad. Chris Long's one of my favorite players. I mean, he's a great defensive end. I love him. It's good to see him. DMC, I mean, I feel bad for the guy. He was such a good college player, and then he hasn't really had the best NFL career. Now, the new throwbacks. Now, this is one of the cool sets I like because anyone who does a flashback, I think, is stupid at this point, due to the fact that if you do a throwback, you're guaranteed like 100K right now. I don't know how far the Arian Foster has slipped, but he is going for at least 100K. All right, so we have Kiko, one of my favorite players in the NFL. Kelvin Benjamin, Peyton Manning, Dontari Poe, Beast 100 strength. Jordy Nelson from last year. Darren Sproles from MUT 25. That's his captain card. Deion Buchanan, all rookie card. This card was nerfed. Still very good. Arian Foster from MUT 25. MUT 25. Kyle Fuller from last year, and Vontaze Burfict from MUT 15. Now, the new flashbacks are very good. Some of them are very good, and others are. I don't think the Sue is all that good. I value block shedding a lot with my defensive tackles. That's why I'm still rocking the Gravedigger Gilbert Brown. Wes Welker is pretty good. He's not fast. He doesn't have killer looseness. It says 99 route running, 98 catching. I mean, he's reliable. This Cromartie, I think, is the best flashback out of the bunch. 6'2" with 95 speed, 83 catching, and 97 man. That is just amazing. Alden Smith's good. Good pass rusher off the edge. Jimmy Graham's a glitch, as he always is. 6'7" receiver who can get up and run. Steven Jackson, 99 carry. I want to play with this card. I'm kind of conflicted. I really want to play with him, but I just don't know how slow he'll be. This Jericho Cotchery seems like a consistent slot receiver on your team. I mean, 91 speed, 94 spec, 94 catch and traffic, 95 catch. I mean, good release, so that's good. RG3 is another one of the good cards that came out. 93 speed. This goes back to his rookie year. 95 throw power, 92 throw short, 84 mid, and 86 deep. There's some very, very, very good stats. This Aaron Ross is good. He's 97 press, which is good if you like to run man coverage. This guy might be your guy to pick up. 58 catch. Then there's Lamar Woodley. Surprisingly, this card goes for more than I think it would. I think it's just based on the fact that it's a new flashback. So, we'll see. Oh, and the new Pride Time. The 99 Deion Sanders. 200 elite badges for the best player in the game right now. If you think it's worth it, do it. But, I mean, he has 97 speed, 99 acceleration, 100 man, 98 zone, 97 press, 96 play rec, 91 catching. 91 catching as a corner. Amazing. We'll go into the journey. The journey is great. If you're starting out, start the second journey because it's a lot faster. You get better rewards. You get 2 veteran packs, 2 all-pro packs, an all-Madden pack, a legend pack, then a Game Changer pack and an X Factor pack, along with two Elite Journey packs that you can actually auction this time. In the last set, and then you get I don't know if you get maybe two Gold Journey packs. Don't quote me on that. But the downfall, you can't get all the MVP tokens. So you can only do 16 MVP sets as of right now. I don't know anyone who's going to do them all, but I mean, you can only get 6. That's one of the main downfalls of this promo. The dual styles. Oh my god, this is really hard. Unless you got every single one of the Schefter stars back when they came out, this is damn near impossible. Or you did this original style masters and didn't sell the players. That is another thing that would help you out very well. Other than that, I mean, you got to use this tips as. It'll show you the tips for the bronze players. So on the Road to the Playoffs Masters, you have to do a Traffic collectible, which is either from the Traffic Jam or Detour set, 4 MVPs, 5 onlines, the Journey 2 collectible, the Dual Masters Style Master Club, 10 Elite badges will give you a 96 Tom Brady and $250,000. Now I'm going to show you something you can do to make sure you know every one of the Football Outsiders. Generally speaking, they release this on either Tuesday or Wednesday on their Twitter at Football Outsiders. I don't know if it's at Football Outsiders, but Football Outsiders Twitter. It has the picture. Does it have the picture of a guy? It doesn't have the picture of the guy on there, but okay. So this week's, or the 24-hour, Lawrence Timmons, my Steel City baby, led the NFL with 6 defeats in Week 10, including 4 different tackles after third down receptions that prevented conversions, plus a third down sack and a run TFL. Also had 2 other tackles on runs for no gain. Andre Ellington will probably be speedy back. 5 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown, plus 3 receptions for 27. Gostowski will be a very accurate kicker. So, I mean, Moses, they always include an offensive lineman. I didn't know this. Washington running backs had 64 yards on 13 carries to the right side with no stuffs, plus no sacks allowed. And Jimmy Smith allowed 2 completions for 5 yards and a 27-yard DPI. Don't know what DPI stands for. Last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is the binder sync. This is a cool little tool to know if you have any, I don't know, like rare cards. Like, I don't know. I still have a little Michael James on my roster. I was trying to do the style challenges. They're impossible. Yeah, he sells for $8K. It's a bronze card, goes for $8K. I might go back into my binder and just do that right now. Other than that, I'm just showing you guys. Here's some of my players I have. These are the guys I have. My team's pretty good. I'm 91 overall. I've been playing with some cards. I've played with some guard cards. I played with the Walter Payton. I've played with a lot of good cards this year. So that's what I wanted to talk about today's video. I'll be back tomorrow with the review of the new ranked draft champions. So this has been Dad Goose TV. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.